is Megastar Magazine TV.
Hello and welcome to Megastar Magazine TV News. My name is Monique Aigbe. The President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will mark his second anniversary in office by commissioning several projects in Abuja, the nation's capital. The President will commission the renovated International Conference Center, the Apowasa segment of the Outer Southern Expressway, and the N16 interchange linking Maitama to Katampe District. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, who confirmed this while inspecting projects in some parts of Abuja, promised to carry out more infrastructure development in the FCT. It was rich cultural extravaganza between the Olu of Warri Kingdom, Ogiame Atuashe III, and His Majesty King Misuzulu Kaswelethini of South Africa. Zulu Kingdom has entered into a memorandum of understanding among the two royal majesties aimed at fostering economic and social-cultural exchange. The signing of the MOU between the respected African monarchs took place at the Royal Palace. The Olu of Warri emerged among the Global Reputation Forum Most 100 Reputable Africans Award, presented to him by former Deputy President of South Africa, Her Excellency Fuzile Mlabo Nkoka in Johannesburg. King Kaswelethini expressed confidence that the synergy being established between the majesties will be of mutual benefit among the two kingdoms, adding that the seed of fraternal relationship has been planted. The Nigerian government has announced plans to monetize Nigeria's tangible and intangible assets in the creative, cultural and tourism industries. Minister of Art, Culture, Tourism and the Creative Economy, Hannatu Musawa, aims to create a new revenue stream and stimulate economic growth. Hannatu said the council has approved a memo for the monetization of assets such as museum collections, historical monuments, traditional knowledge, indigenous textiles and cultural landscape. On the foreign scene, the United Nations has called for urgent international action to get aid into Gaza amid fresh warnings that nearly 500,000 people there, 1 in 5 of the population, now faced catastrophic hunger. Parents are fearful about finding food and medication for their children as the Israeli aid blockade enters its third month. 9 people have been killed in a Russian drone attack on a civilian minibus in northeastern Ukraine, officials say. Regional military leaders said 7 others were also injured in the attack on Saturday morning in Bilopilia as the minibus traveled to Sumy, the regional capital close to Russia's border. The strike occurred just hours after Russia and Ukraine held their first face-to-face talks in more than 3 years. Little was achieved, but the prisoner swap was agreed. Nigeria's under-20 women football team, the Falconets, will begin their quest for a place at the 2026 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup with a second-round tie against Rwanda. Rwanda booked a date with Nigeria after edging past Zimbabwe 2-1 on aggregate in their first qualifying round tie. Nigeria and Rwanda will be meeting for the first time at this level. The first leg will be held on Thursday, 18 September 2025 in Kigali, while the reverse fixture will take place in Nigeria on Saturday, 27 September 2025. Italian club Sampdoria have been relegated to Serie C for the first time in their 78th-year history after a season of managerial problems. Italian World Cup winner Andrea Pirlo was hired as coach in June 2023, but was unable to secure an immediate return to the top flight after they lost in the playoffs. Sampdoria, who won their only Serie A title in 1991 with a star-studded team, have been playing in Italian football second tier since they were relegated at the end of the 2022-2023 season. In entertainment, Nigerian singer Oluwagbemiga Babalola, better known as Bijiano, has identified his biggest career regret as refusing Don Jazzy's offer to join his now-defunct record label, Mohit Records. Bijiano, who made this revelation in a recent interview recounting his considerations in making the decision. The Shire hitmaker explained that if he got another chance, he would accept the opportunity to join the now-defunct record label that Don Jazzy and the band co-founded. Grammy Award-winning vocalist Temilade Openiyi, popularly known as Tems, has opened up about her love for her body and what influences her fashion. The 29-year-old singer was drawn into the topic during a candid sit-down with Coca Butter in Atlanta, Georgia, when she was asked what she appreciates most about being a black woman. Tems says she is proud of her figure 8 body shape and noted that it is a blessing to be an endowed black woman. That has been the news. For more information, follow our social media platforms showing on your screen. Up next is Voices from the Street.
Abraham Simon Edacha. If I become a president, first thing I will do in this country, number one is fuel. Number two is agriculture. Because without fuel, nothing will move in this country. Because some people are taking goods from far away. There are complaints about fuel and diesel. So that's what makes everything rise in this country. Okay, second, agriculture. Now, Fulani estimates now, you will farm. Before the thing will germinate, Fulani estimates will put their cow, will come and approve everything for the farm. So you will have a farm in agriculture to get what you eat, you cannot get what you eat again. So what are we doing in this country? Because the country is not moving well. No food, nothing. People cannot go to farm again, to go and farm again. Because so that's why I say first is fuel, thing is agriculture. So that's what I know that will make this country to be good.
Okay, the first thing I need to do is to reduce the price of fuel. That's the first thing. And once this is done, everything will be subsidized. It will reduce the price of food items in the market. It will reduce the cost of living generally will be reduced. And as such, it will make this country a better place. Then secondly, what I will do is, to make this country a better place for living, I will create employment. That's another point, because there's a lot of young graduates on the street walking around the city of Abuja without job. It's not encouraging going to school. That's how I look at it. If you don't have jobs, will the young ones think of going to school? After graduation for 5 years in the university, you come out with good grades and no job. So I'll create job opportunities where fresh graduates will get a job in Nigeria, so it will help us grow. And thirdly, I will make electricity a permanent thing, because power is life. We don't have power in this nation. Nigeria is languishing in darkness. Let me use that word. And as such, it kills the growth of the economy. So if we have these three things put in place: employment, a reduction of fuel, and what the third one I mentioned unemployment. Power, unemployment, and reduction of fuel will help us grow. So if I happen to be the president of this great nation, these are three key things I will do first. And as such, Nigeria will be a better place. Thank you and God bless.
This is Megastar Magazine TV.